Ladies and gentlemen, Kate Flannery and Oscar Nunez.
Yeah. Miami. South Beach, bringing the heat. Can y'all feel that? Can y'all feel that? Jig it out. Here I am in the place where I come let go. In Miami, the bass and the sunset.
We love you too.
Right back at you. Oh, there's a lot of people here.
I know, you guys. You sure you're in the right
people.
place? What's up?
This is nice.
Is this happening? Oscar, how do you feel to be up here?
I think it's nice. I feel a little out of sorts. Can we turn up the humidity just to feel like we're outside? Just turn up the
Somebody needs a beer.
humidity. I had too many beers last night.
Oh, you did? That's impossible.
I did.
It's impossible in Miami, right? Says Meredith Palmer. Sorry.
Shall we?
Sure, let's do it.
We're
You
gonna
guys.
dive right in.
Let's
there
take
they
a
are
question.
right there.
Go!
Well, hello. My name's Jose Soleil. I just want to say I'm a big fan of you guys.
What's up, Jose?
My question is, what's your favorite moment that you had while filming The Office?
Does it have to be the same one? No, I'm just kidding. I will. You go. You go. I know yours. I think I know yours.
Thank you.
I think I know yours, Oscar Nunez.
I have several.
Okay.
You know, my favorite moments were making Steve laugh. And it was when we did the murder mystery thing.
Right.
The Savannah episode, when I did the accent, he kept laughing, and that makes me happy. What else cracked him up? The kissing scene was good, but I liked making him. Thank you. But and you all know he caught me by surprise. That was all improvised. That was him. But I liked cracking him up when I would crack him up. And I probably will think of more as she's answering. But the Savannah one, right. When I walk in and I'm like, I want to give some information to Phyllis on like the thing, and he's like, whoa, what's this strange Yankee accent? And then I have to start like, the crops failed, and the dirt on the road, and he would. I think I broke him like once or twice, which is great.
My favorite moment was getting dragged into rehab. That entire parking lot scene was improvised. We had no information. We just had to get from point A to B. And I saw out of the corner of my eye there were two people dressed exactly like us. They were stunt doubles in case one of us got hurt. And I thought, I don't care if I break my leg. I'm doing this whole thing. I don't care.
It's like taking a dog to the vet. Like you realize it, right? Because that was the car ride.
And I was
you're
the
like,
dog.
And
Yes.
you kept going past bars, and you're like, wait a
Yes.
second.
Yeah. Hey, I thought we were going out for a drink. Yeah.
And then
So
it dawns
fun.
on you. Look at us
Great
reminiscing
question.
about the
Okay,
show.
Yes, thank you,
guys.
Yes, thank you, guys.
Give
Great
us a minute.
question. Thank you so much.
It was really a good show.
It was a good show.
Really
I loved it. I
liked
loved
it so
it.
much. The checks never bounced.
No, they never did. Great question. Thank you so much. Clap for this man. Come
Love
on,
you
give
guys.
him
Thank you,
the guts to come up and say hi. Thank you.
Jose, that's a rare name in isn't
Miami.
it? It's a rare Jose. In Miami, you don't hear too many Joses.
Yes, my dear.
My
What's
brother-in-law's
your
name is Jose.
What's your name and what's your question?
Hi guys, my name's Barbara, and I'm wondering, what do you guys attribute your success mostly to?
My
Timing.
my body,
Timing.
my body,
Timing.
my body.
Timing. Comedic timing.
He's right, timing. No, I think hard work and just like not giving up, because neither one of us were particularly young when we got The Office, so.
Speak for yourself,
I'm sorry.
darling. You know, Kate, this is funny. We were talking about this yesterday.
We talk about ourselves all the time.
And do you remember what I'm saying? We were
Yes, I remember.
What was the quote?
Yes.
Henry Winkler was on this show. WTF? Mark Maron has a show. This comedian. So anyway, he was
Podcast,
interviewing. He was interviewing Henry Winkler, and he said something that's really cool, and we've both kind of lived our lives by. Do you remember the quote? I told you yesterday.
I only know, I actually have a version of it because I don't remember. I always say pleasantly persistent, but it's something else. It's close.
Tenacity and gratitude.
There you go.
That's so
Practically
good.
the same thing. So yeah,
Be
it's
a pain in the neck. It's okay, and be grateful for what you
Be
get.
grateful.
So
You
good.
son of a guns.
Be
Come
grateful.
on,
And
be
that's it.
grateful.
We live your life. That's it. That's all we got. Thank you.
Good night,
It's
everybody.
the best advice. Good night, Miami.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
What if we did? What if we left? They'd be like, what the hell? I mean, it's good information, but what the? They left.
Yes, what is your name and what is your question, please?
I'm Balana and
I'm sorry, what's your name?
Balana.
Valana,
Okay, with a V.
with a V. With
A B.
A B, Balana, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay. What is the one thing that you want to say to the characters you portrayed as? What is the one thing you want to say to them? Plus, are hugs allowed?
We hug each other all the time.
All the time.
What's the question? I don't.
What is the one question we would ask ourselves, our characters?
No, the one thing you want to say to them. Like a joke, a question, anything really.
That we want to say to our characters? This is very deep. What is happening here?
I would say to Meredith, get your shit together, girl.
There's nothing I can say to my character. He's a know-it-all. What am I going to tell Oscar Martinez? He's going to say, I know, thank you, I got it.
Yes, and if you come to our table, we will hug you, okay? Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Balana. Thank you. Security. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Was there ever a point where you wanted to continue the series or do more episodes in The Office?
Last week, I wanted to continue. No, I always want to continue. It was hard to say goodbye to everybody.
What's your name, buddy?
Cole?
Hi,
Cole.
Cole. What's up? I think I know Cole. He looks familiar. Yeah, you know what, Cole? We were like in our 9th season, and Greg and who's our boss?
Our showrunner, Greg Daniels.
Greg Daniels, our showrunner. I know him well.
Sure you do.
And he was like, "You guys, I think we're done." And he kind of asked around, right? And we were like, "Yeah, we think so."
I remember Bryan Cranston was directing that episode. It was Work Bus, and they all called us right at lunchtime and said, "Listen, we're gonna announce this in 2 hours, so we just want to give you a heads up that this is our last season." I remember that, and then we all got back on the bus. We were all like inches away from each other for the rest of the week, feeling like, "Oh my gosh, we have to say goodbye."
It was a good run, though.
It was good. So anyway, I know that wasn't really your question, but that was the process of like learning, like it's done. So yeah.
Thank you, Cole.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Please clap for Cole.
Bye,
Please
buddy.
clap. What's your name, sir?
Mateo,
Hello, Mateo.
Mateo.
what was it like filming on the last day of your show?
It was very sad. And we were actually all 2 hours late for our wrap party because Greg Daniels kept doing one more take. Everyone's waiting for it at the party. Remember? I mean, the part.
I was drunk, Mateo. I don't remember. But that rings true. What Kate is saying
It
rings
was really
true.
hard to leave.
And it was very,
hard.
very schizophrenic. People were crying, and it was crazy. It was crazy, man.
Yeah. But, you know, it was good. It was great.
It's good.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ken. I was wondering, towards the end of the show, Oscar takes Angela in. Did he do it out of pure pity, or did he bizarrely actually like her as a friend?
Say again? What happened?
Towards
Towards the end.
towards the end of the show,
Yeah.
He took her in.
takes Angela in.
Yes.
Did he do it out of pure pity, or did he actually rather bizarrely liked her as a friend?
They had a complicated work relationship, and they were friends. They were all friends. All those people worked there for a long. Now we're talking like they're real people. They
Well,
worked
they
there-
are to some
they
people.
Worked, they worked there for a long time, and they were really friends. And stuff happened, crazy stuff happened, but they were friends. And yeah, he took her in because she was his friend. If it was only pity, he would not have taken her in.
Thank you.
Great
Sure.
question.
Well,
Well, what's your name, please?
Hi, my name's Hannah,
hi Hannah.
Hi, Hannah.
and I was wondering what your favorite cold opening was.
I'm going to say when Michael Scott is in the straitjacket and Jim hides the key.
They're all so good,
Oh my
man.
God, we did so many takes of that, and I tried not to. Oh my God, that was the funny. He just was like in hell. Michael Scott was in hell.
I'm having a hard time thinking of some. Parkour comes to mind. Because they're idiots, and Ed Helms like jumps through the box at the end and just goes through. What are they thinking, Hannah? What kind of workplace did we work in? How did we get any work done? It was a crazy environment, Hannah. That's all I have
And I also
to
like
say.
when Meredith got hit by a car.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
Ridiculous.
Sorry. Thank you so much. I think it's an awesome question.
It's a good question.
Okay.
There are no bad questions.
My name is
Except
Eddie.
except for Ken's. That was...
No. What's your name?
I'm
Sorry,
kidding.
what's your name,
Go
sir?
ahead.
I'm Eddie.
What's up, Eddie?
So my question is for Oscar.
Thank you. You may leave the floor for now. This will be 15 minutes. Go on, Eddie.
So Oscar was always like the very measured character. He was always kind of the straight man. You know, he was a rational consumer. So did you, as an actor, ever want to get in on the zany craziness of that some of the other actors had to do?
First of all, thank you, Kate, for getting it. You get it. You know what I'm saying? The kid, he addressed me. She's a professional, and she gives me the floor. I don't want to make a meal out of this, but that's an interesting question. What? What was the question? I forgot doing this stupid bit. What was it?
Since your character was a straight, like
Oh, that I want to do other parts?
yeah, like get in on the zaniness that the other actors had to do.
Yeah, sure. Someone asked me, like, what characters would you like to do other than myself? Because it was a great character. It was a great character. But, of course, Steve and Dwight, I mean...
thought you were going to say Meredith because you turned to me.
No,
I'm so
don't be
disappointed.
silly. But Kate, right? I mean,
Yeah, I'm Kate.
Dwight and Michael Scott... Dwight and
Right.
Michael Scott
Right.
had crazy monologues, and they got to have so much fun. So those would have been, like, either of those roles are amazing. Having said that, we had a lot of fun, and we had it.
We sure did.
We sure did. We had a good time.
So true.
There she is, ladies and gentlemen, Kate Flannery from Philadelphia. Don't stop me now.
Having a good time.
Having a good time. Good. Thank you,
Thank
Eddie.
you. Thanks, Eddie.
you.
I'm gonna roll back.
Who's next? Back to one.
Back to one. Back to
All right,
one.
cool, cool.
I'm here.
Hey guys, what's up? Wow, sorry that.
What
echoes
is your
a lot.
name, sir?
My name is Malcolm, but actually the person who's going to be asking the question is my sister. Personally, I haven't. Don't kill me, guys. I haven't watched The Office, but my sister, who's no wait, whoa,
How
hold up.
Security.
dare you?
Hold up.
Security.
Everyone,
Hold up.
get
Hold
him!
up. Wait.
Kill Malcolm!
Wait, my sister, who's just like a
Come on.
stupidly huge mega fan, has been bugging me about it day after
Okay.
day.
What's
so
her
what's
name?
your sister's question?
My sister's name is Meg. All right,
What's her name?
Megan Kia. Megan, you on the line?
Wait, yeah, hi. What were they clapping about?
Oh, they weren't Okay, they weren't clapping. They were booing me because I never watched The Office.
Rightly so.
What's your question, baby?
All right, Megan, what's your question?
Megan.
Okay, so hi, I'm Megan.
Hi, Megan.
Out of all the moments that were improvised on the show, which one do you think was the best and why? Kind of like, if that moment wasn't improvised, it wouldn't have made the show.
Well, obviously, Oscar's when Michael Scott kisses Oscar. That was a great. Seriously.
That was a great moment.
Kinda
Megan, the scene was flat. In the script, it said Michael Scott hugs Oscar. It was flat. Nothing's happening. It's okay to hug someone. It might be a little weird at work, but I think Steve Carell, as executive producer, he's just so awesome. And he's like, this is a flat scene. Nothing is happening. Who cares?
Right.
Who cares that I'm like, Oscar's out of the closet. He's gay. Everyone, let's support him. And he would hug me. And we did it 3 times. And I think in his mind, he's like, who cares?
not enough.
So then, like, I think the 4th time he came in. And you know when you hug someone, you either have to put your head left or right. And his nose kept getting closer. And I'm like, pick a side. Pick a side. And then he's like, here. And I'm like, oh, no, he's not picking a side. This is happening. And then he kissed me, and I wanted to laugh, but I held it in because I'm like, I can't laugh because then we'll have to do it again, and now you guys are expecting it.
Never be the same.
And
my second favorite improvised moment that I feel like made the show during Office Olympics, during the closing ceremonies when Michael comes in from buying his condo, he starts he's part of the ceremony and he starts crying. That was completely improvised, and I was like, oh my god.
When?
During Office Olympics, when Michael starts crying, when they're standing on the blocks and he gets a medal. That was so, he just literally started crying.
That's so messed up.
You know how some people cry at commercials? It's like, and some people cry at the Olympics. So he like decided to
ridiculous.
just improvise. Like, oh my gosh, that song makes me cry. So I'm gonna cry. I mean, he's a genius. I'm just saying. He should be here instead of us.
We knew
He's great.
on the set, we knew how good of an actor he was.
He's amazing.
Before everyone else, and now everyone knows how great of an actor
This is
he
true.
was.
Please
But he's-
clap for Steve Carell, for God's sake. Thank you,
Let's
Megan.
give it
Thanks,
up.
Megan. Next question.
Were you able to hear it?
Next question, please.
Not as much?
Next question,
next question.
please.
Got it.
Thank you.
Bye, Megan.
Sorry, Megan. Bye.
And your loser brother who
We
doesn't
need some
watch the
security
show.
for that dude. You better
Stupid
get
man.
out now,
Stupid,
buddy.
stupid man.
Get out now while you can. Just kidding.
Hello, how you guys doing?
Hey, good. What's your name?
My name is Jake. Love the show. Everyone I know pretty much quotes it all day to me.
Thank God.
I'm sorry, Jake.
My question is, what Dundee Awards would you guys give each other and why?
I would give you best horror. What? There's children here. There's children here. I'm sorry.
I
I'm
would
sorry.
give myself
You were
the-
easy.
the
best
most-
friendly. You were very friendly. You were very friendly. Weren't you? Wasn't that part of the character?
Yes.
Okay.
I was gonna give you the most grateful.
And
but
I'm gonna give you best mom. Because you worked with what you had. No, I'm not being sarcastic. You were a single mom, and that kid came out okay. All things
Did he?
considered.
Did he?
Did he
really?
He's not
Did
in
Jake
jail.
really?
He wasn't in jail.
He looked like he was because he had a tattoo on his face. But I'm
he's
just
just
saying.
he wants to be he's a wannabe.
Oh, he's a wannabe.
He's a wannabe.
He's a wannabe
but
tough
he's
guy in
dancing.
Scranton.
He's a stripper, right? Wasn't he a
Yes,
stripper?
yes, yes.
And that's a living. Strippers makes a
It's
living.
a living. It's a
And they
perfectly
should-
responsible.
They should start.
Yes.
Let's hear it for strippers.
Hey.
They should have their own union.
Spoken like the stripper in the movie with Sandra Bullock and Ryan Reynolds, The Proposal.
That's right. Call back to the proposal.
Thank you so
Sandra
much.
Bullock, who is an amazing actress and a very gentle lover. Very sweet, very sweet. She was
Oh,
very
that's how you
gentle
got the part,
with me.
huh?
She
That's
was
how you
very
got the part.
gentle with me.
Thank you so
She's
much.
a
That's an
lovely
awesome
woman.
question. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. What's happening?
I don't know. We're off the rails.
Hi, I'm Layla, and I wanted to ask, what was the hardest scene to do?
About what, life? What are you talking about?
What's the hardest scene to do? The hardest scene
hardest
to
thing
do.
I ever did?
The hardest scene.
Yeah, like
scene.
maybe you guys were stoned or everyone kept laughing.
I
What
would
have you
say,
heard? What are you
I would say
stoned?
I would say
Young lady, we're professionals.
we were on the clock. I would say Booze Cruise got difficult because we were losing light the very last morning. It was like literally into the morning, and like, didn't you guys get stuck on a boat and then the motor went out? Like one of the
That
boats
wasn't
went
me,
out.
but that was crazy.
That was crazy.
That
we
was
were literally
crazy.
in like the harbor of Long
Long
Beach,
Beach.
and like the power ran out on this. That was so freaky. That was probably the weirdest, hardest.
Layla?
Like
Remember Booze Cruise? Do you know what she's talking about when
That
we're on a
episode?
boat?
I'm pretty
And
sure.
Steve is dancing the worm and all that. So we were on a boat in the middle of the bay, and
Long Beach Harbor. Yeah, it was in
and
the
then
ocean.
they
Yeah.
would put us in dinghies to take us back to shore. 4 a.m. And one of them, the motor ran out. I wasn't on that one, but the motor ran out on one of those dinghies.
And there's no light. It's foggy. That was crazy.
That was crazy. Also, the one where the sumo suits, they were wearing sumo
Oh,
suits.
yeah, beach
and,
day.
And we were
Beach day,
supposed to be
yeah.
at the beach, but it was a
Oh.
lake, and Ed Helms was floating on the lake for
Yes.
real, like
oh my God!
floating.
In a stupid blow-up suit.
And Leslie David Baker got sand in his eye.
He scratched his cornea.
And we had to
Yeah.
helicopter him out
Yeah. Well, not
to
exactly.
get Visine.
Not quite.
Almost. Thank you, Layla.
That's you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Good. Clap for that answer. That's wonderful, everyone. Leslie David Baker, sand in his eye. It's good information.
What's your name?
Annika.
Annika. How are you?
Monica?
Yes. Well, my question was, who is your favorite person to work with on the show?
Right there.
Right there.
Right
Seriously,
there.
we got along really well. We
Representing Philadelphia, ladies and gentlemen, Kate Flannery.
New Jersey on the house. Hello. No, we really did get along well, which was nice.
We used to
had
hang out a
shorthands.
lot. We used to hang out a lot during the show.
And we had a shorthand for sure when something was annoying or whatever.
That's right. And
Yes,
we would do
did
bits.
have a shorthand for sure.
It was so fun.
It was
And then we
fun.
started doing drugs. We spiraled out of control.
What? I didn't know
went
that.
broke, went back to Vegas, made our
Oh,
money, went
made it
back, went in rehab. We've been through a lot together.
We did. And my second favorite person was Will Ferrell. I'm just saying. Will Ferrell. No, nobody.
He's great.
He's
Will
great.
Ferrell. Who is this Will Ferrell you speak of? Thank you, Monica.
Thank you so much.
Are you dressed as Kiki the Witch?
Yes. Nice.
My name's Jason. This is another question for Oscar.
Louder, Jason.
Take it, Oscar.
All right.
Thank you.
On the Netflix special, Mr. Iglesias, what was it like working with Gabriel?
Gabe is awesome. He's a stand-up, and so it's a live audience, and it's really cool to see him go from just like being an actor to just messing with the audience. Actors don't usually do that, but being a stand-up, he's like, one foot in each world. So it was really cool. He's a very, very nice guy, and he collects vintage VW vans. And we went to a party at his place in Long Beach, and he has like 15 customized van in mint condition. Very sweet. All right, Kate, I'm done. Come back.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, buddy.
Hi, my name is Harrison. If they did reboot The Office, would you two both want to be a part of it?
Yes, but he wants to be Dwight, and I want to be Daryl. Just kidding.
And I want to be Dwight, and I want to be played by Tom Cruise. I want my character to be played by Tom Cruise.
I would totally do the show again, but I trust that if they decide not to, that there's a good reason, because it ended so perfectly, so I totally understand either way, but I would totally do it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, buddy.
Hi, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
What's your name?
My name is Michael. My question for you, while on the show...
And by you mean Oscar, Kate?
Both of you.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm back.
While on the show, did you guys have any inside jokes that, you would kind of sneak into episodes sometimes that weren't really picked up by regular viewers?
We never snuck them in, but we would be idiots with the professor and all
that.
Yeah.
We would have jokes between us in between takes and stuff, but never while we're shooting. That's why the show, you guys pay so much attention to these shows, these episodes. You notice everything. So you really can't mess with something that people are looking under a microscope. And I feel like that's the great thing about the writers and producers at The Office. They treat the audience like you're as smart as you really are. They don't tell you when to laugh. Sometimes you're laughing over the next joke because you're laughing, and then the next time you see it, you catch something else. So I just love that about our show. So the answer is no.
I disagree with everything she said, and here's why. What if this just turned ugly? Kate, you're wrong!
Oscar, you're not listening. Thank you.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ivan.
I don't buy it. I don't know. Ivan. Go ahead.
Did you ever really expect for the show to get this popular and big? Because in season 1, people were giving it okay reviews, but later in the seasons, it was getting a lot of views, and that's when
Ivan,
reviews. And,
Ivan, who are these people who just gave it an okay review? I want names.
No, Ivan, we actually kept our jobs during the first season because we didn't know if it was going to get picked up. I was still waiting tables. He was still catering and babysitting. We were literally we didn't know.
No, we didn't know.
We did not know.
But after the second episode, which BJ wrote, which is the one with the cards,
Diversity Day.
I was like, oh, this is good.
Yeah.
This is because that's a really good episode. I was like,
yep.
Who wrote this? BJ, that kid? I was like, oh, all right. I was very impressed.
It's a good question.
Thank
you
you,
so
Ivan.
much.
Yes, thank you.
Good to see you again, Ivan. Yeah, good to see you again. I know Ivan. He went to the table. I spoke to him earlier,
Very
I think.
nice.
Hi.
Hi.
What's your name?
Gia.
Gia.
Gia, no laughing. Hi, Gia.
Hi. My question
Gia. Sorry.
Hi.
Where's Mia?
She's over there.
Mia and
Hi,
Gia?
Mia. Yeah, Mia and Gia, they're
Mia and
friends.
Gia, you kidding me? Hey, I love
They're
it.
best friends. They met in theater class, right?
Aw.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
Go ahead, Gia.
So my question is, if you guys are planning on working together on future shows or movies?
I think we're done working together. 9 years was long enough.
That's good. I was going to say yes, but no, I guess Kate's right.
No,
9
I
years-
don't know. You never know.
9 years
I don't
is
know.
enough.
What if we did The
It's-
Office, the cartoon, and we got to work on that for, I don't know, no?
Oh, that'd be
cool.
Just an idea.
We could do that in our pajamas, because that's
I know,
voiceover,
that would be
Gia.
awesome, right?
Just stay
I
home
know.
and do voiceover, work in pajamas and eat bonbons all day.
Maybe. Maybe. I hope so.
Thank you, Gia.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you, Mia.
Bye.
Thank you, Gia.
Hi.
Hi.
My name is Sailor Zans. I just want to ask if you guys like rap music. That's all.
Do we ever? Listen, Rose.
Rapper's Delight.
I'm too old. I missed
I
the
know.
rap.
I know.
I
early
missed the
rap.
rap thing.
I know.
Are you a rapper?
Yes, but I'm not allowed to promote here.
Okay.
Oh,
Too late. Too late.
That would have been delightful for everyone. I think we dodged the bullet. Thank
We
God
did.
they have
Thank
that
you.
rule. God knows what would have happened. She would have been breakdancing out there. And
No, like I want to share, but like I don't think I'm allowed to because of the rules. So
You're not.
no,
too.
don't
You're not. But
you
thank
dare!
Don't
Don't you dare
break the
start
rules.
breakdancing!
No,
I'm
thank
not
you
going
so
to.
much.
Don't you dare start doing backflips and breakdancing. But thank you for the
Thank
question.
you. Thank you very much. Thanks.
Thank you.
Hi. My name is Isabel, and my question was, what is your favorite prank that Jim did on Dwight?
I'm gonna have to say
So many.
the Christmas wrapping of the desk.
Yeah, that was good. He did.
But I also like the
So many.
exercise ball because that one take that they ended up using was when John put the scissors right on this one spot and then went. That was that was the fastest deflate ever, and we were all shocked. And luckily, nobody ruined the take.
There were big pranks. There were little ones like when he hit the computer, ding, and kept giving him a mint. And then he trained him, and then
And I loved Asian Jim.
Asian Jim.
That was brilliant. Randall Parks.
That was crazy.
And then I also loved when
Randall Parks?
Yes, he played Asian Jim. Hello. Yes. And then I liked when the desk was in the men's room and the phone
Yes.
worked. That was so awesome.
So many great. And when he was, what was he doing? He was faxing him from the future or something. Dwight was crazy. That character is so good because he was smart and crazy at the same time.
Smart and stupid,
He would
yeah.
believe stupid things. And when Jim, the one with their bat, there's a bat, and Jim's like, I got bit, but I'm feeling, and Dwight's like, one emergency at a time. It's just so stupid.
Thank you
Anyway,
so much.
thank you.
Thanks.
You guys are amazing actors.
I know.
Hello,
Hi.
my name's Christian.
Hi, Christian.
I just wanted to know if the bat that Dwight wrapped around your head was a real bat or not.
Wait, this question is for Kate.
Why, thank you, Oscar. It's about time. Thanks. Hey, guys, what's up? Hey, so the bat.
Yeah.
So actually, we had a bat wrangler. We had about 5 people taking care of that bat. And we had an animatron motorized thing that I had on my head because the bat could not be harmed or wrestled into a plastic trash bag. And actually,
The bat had very good representation.
absolutely.
The
I want that
attorney
bat
for the
steal.
bat.
I think
you
the
don't
bat
mess
made
with
more
those
than we
people.
did that episode. But you could not make noise around the bat. So I had to pretend to scream when I first was dealing with it because if you scare the bat, then we have to get a new bat. So I think that was some of my best mime work was screaming. We had to dub it later. And then there was actually, they used a little CGI when it went through the office because they couldn't get it. They couldn't guarantee that it wasn't gonna go someplace or fly the way they wanted it to. So it was probably one of the most expensive bits we've ever had. And the director was Joss Whedon, who directed Buffy the Vampire Slayer and again a million other movies, as you guys know. Oh my gosh, that's an awesome question.
And that's interesting you mentioned that because silent screaming is one of my lovemaking techniques.
Jesus.
Thank you so
You're
much.
on the floor. You're not
Ladies
supposed to be talking. You're not supposed to be talking. That was for me. Thank you so much.
Silent,
Thanks.
just go.
Come back up.
Don't make a noise because
Come back
that's
up.
annoying, but just, it's the
I was silent
silent
during
ecstasy.
your questions, Oscar.
That's the
Okay.
name of my memoir, Silent
Okay.
Ecstasy.
Thank you so much.
Done? Can I
I'm
sit
done.
back?
Yes, sit back down.
I'm going to take my seat now.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Michael. Oscar, we actually met, remember? We took a picture, my brother, over there.
I don't recall.
Oh, damn. No.
Where, Michael?
At the photo op yesterday.
Okay, how are you?
Good. Really excited
How's
to be
everything?
here. Amazing to talk to you.
How's the
Great.
goldfish? Michael's
Dead.
got to pet goldfish, everyone.
Oh, he died already.
Good. It was touch and go.
Yep, definitely. So I wanted to ask, like, both of you, how did your experience, for 10 years, on The Office, just change you as people? Because before this, like you said, you were just a babysitter, you were a waiter. How did that transition to pure on celebrity?
Just a babysitter? Just a babysitter?
Well, it's weird. I was waiting on a lot of famous people when I waited tables. So it was suddenly weird to be the person that was being recognized. It's just kind of a weird thing. And also, there were some people that were not very nice that were famous that I used to wait on. And now, I've sat next to them at the Emmys. It's weird. So I feel like I have sort of some inside information on some crazy people. But it's kind of bizarre, and getting to come to cons is so awesome and kind of, I don't know, it's bizarre. I was an extra in the movie Eddie and the Cruisers. Are any of you old enough to know what that movie is? So a few months ago, we did a con, and Tom Berenger, the star of that movie, and also Full Metal Jacket and The Big Chill, he was his table was across from mine. I'm like, this is I actually missed my senior prom to be an extra in that movie because I'm an idiot. But that's okay. But yeah, so it has changed a lot.
It's changed our lives.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
It's been the biggest gift, and in such a way because our fans are so loyal and so awesome. It's not a douchebaggy fan base. You guys are the best. Seriously. It's true. I will drink to you, and I already did. It's too late. Thanks.
That's right.
Thank you, guys. Thanks.
Thank
Great
you.
question. Thank you.
Yes, thank you again, Phoenix, for...
We're in Miami.
We're in Miami? This is Miami. I knew that. I was joking.
Hi, my name is Sam.
Hello, Sam.
My
Sam,
question...
you have an excellent instrument. You're using your body to ask your question. That's fantastic.
My question is for both of you. What are your funniest moments filming Threat Level Midnight?
Well, I had a whole thing that got cut out because I said, I'm a man, and I had a mustache. So that's somewhere, some deleted scene somewhere. But I remember my boyfriend, who was an NBC photographer, I met him on the show. He went to kiss me and didn't realize
can
I
we
had
say
a
is who it
yes,
is?
Chris Hastings. Yes,
Chris
He
Hastings.
didn't know that I had the mustache on, and so he tapped me on the shoulder to say goodbye. And he turned around, and my mustache. He's like, "Whoa." He grabbed my face to go kiss me, and he was like, "Oh my god!" So freaked out that I was.
You're always smooshing on the set, you two.
I know that's showbiz. Anyway,
met-
yeah, but that was
They
yes.
met on the set.
We
I
did.
mean, talk about changing lives.
Totally, I got a show and a fella. That never happened.
She got
you
a
guys.
fella. She found a lover. She found a lover on the
And-
set of The Office.
And my boyfriend used to hang out. He was a photographer, but he would set himself up in the fake men's room off the kitchen. That's where I always knew where to find him.
And I was strangled on Threat Level Midnight, which was great.
Oh, that's
I think Michael, right? Michael Scott
Yes,
strangled me
he
for
did
some
strangle
reason
you.
to get a medal or something.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Awesome question.
Yes, give Sam a hand.
Hi, my name is Wilfred.
Hi, Wilfred.
Hi. I know you guys hang out with a lot of the other cast, maybe for holidays and stuff. Do you guys ever find yourselves being in character when you guys are together at all?
No. We just hang out. That would be annoying if she came up to you. I'm Meredith. I'm like, you're Kate. Stop. Stop.
I guess the answer is no. But there's a little bit of Meredith and a little bit of Oscar and Oscar. I mean,
Oh,
we're always,
absolutely. We were
there's a
talking
little-
about
yeah.
that too yesterday. We
Yes.
talked about a lot of things.
Yes. My dad owned a bar, so there was a lot of alcoholics around when I was growing up. So
And
I just picked it up naturally.
Last time we were all together was at Greg Daniels.
Yes.
That was a nice get together, and we were all there. Sometimes we get together, just a couple of us, not everyone.
Too many fist fights. I'm just kidding. Thank you so much. That's an awesome question.
Thank you, Wilfred.
Hi. My name is Jen.
Hi, Jen.
Hey, Jen.
Hi. This is for Kate. Sorry, Oscar.
Get lost.
I'm curious.
Don't interrupt, Oscar. I'm just kidding.
I won't go far.
For the episode where the office gets lice and
Yes.
you shave your head, would you
Yes.
do that in real life as well, or stick with the mayonnaise?
Stick with what?
The mayo. The mayonnaise. You know,
The
when
mayonnaise, of course.
Pam.
Would I do it in real life? I would not shave my head in real life because I did not shave my head for real in that episode.
It was really convincing, honestly.
We had the best bald cap guy. If you
Yeah.
guys have ever seen the first Star Trek movie,
Yes.
this guy did the bald cap on that woman. I can't remember her character's name. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Say it again. Cabana, whatever, I don't know. He did her
In case you
bald
forgot
cap.
where we are at a Comic-Con.
I know you guys would know. I knew you guys would know. So yes, he did her. His name's Ed French, and he teaches everybody, like he teaches all these people in Hollywood how to do the best bald cap. He paints veins. He paints stubble when it's supposed to be like the next day.
Right.
He is a genius.
That's awesome.
And if anybody's really into prosthetics, like you should totally look him up because seriously, Ed French is like there's very few people who are higher than him. He's just a humble dude who lives in LA. He should be everywhere because he's amazing. So look him up. Great question. I'm not shaving my head. Girls just want to have fun. Okay, thanks.
Okay, you never had lice. You never had lice.
No, I never did.
Me neither. I had a tick once. A tick.
It's great to get to know you this way, Oscar. I didn't know that. I didn't know you had a tick.
The Delaware Water Gap. I got a tick right on my leg. My grandma burned it off.
Oh, thank God for Grandma. Hi, what's your name?
She's dead now.
My name is Miguel, and I wanted to say that I'm new to The Office. I've only watched season 1, but
Security!
I like it.
I'm just kidding.
Wait a second. First one guy doesn't even watch the show. Now you don't what? You've watched one?
You watched the first episode, or the first season.
I'm sorry.
The first season.
First season.
Go ahead.
That counts.
I want to ask, how did you first feel, or how did you first react when you first played your characters?
Well, I think things developed, over the first couple episodes because, we didn't talk much the first couple episodes. You know what I mean? The first.
When I got the part, I immediately ran out and took acting lessons. She knows this. I said, Kate, they gave me a part. I went out and, learned movement.
Right? No. You know what? They actually told us to bring paperwork the first season to look busy. So we were actually doing paperwork at our desks. Cameras would catch us working. So it really created this very organic thing.
We were eased into it. Because the first couple of shows were concentrating on the lead actors, and we were just doing our thing. We were literally being on the computer and hanging out there, and then slowly we got introduced into it. It was really a cool process.
Yeah, it was awesome, and we all had our own desks and our own computers, and so it was kind of like a real office job. Go to your desk. We're starting. So thank you. That's an awesome question. Thanks.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Jasmine. I just wanted to ask, when you first got your roles, did you really like them? Because you don't really show up on the show, even though I love both of you, Oscar and Kate.
You better.
Wonderful. Obviously Oscar.
What? I'm right here. I'm right here. No, I'm just kidding.
Obviously.
This is the thing. Even if I didn't, obviously, Meredith's character, I didn't speak very much, but when I did, it was worth the wait. But it was so awesome being in the room with Rain and Steve and John and Jenna. I'm getting there, but I'm just saying, even if we didn't speak, it was such a fun gig because everything that happened was so smart and so funny. So. It was actually really a pleasure to be there all the time. It was such a gift.
Yeah, it's a gig, it's an acting job, but the writing was so good and the casting was so good that we got lucky. It was a good place to be.
Thank you.
Thanks,
I love
Mom.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Love you back.
Hi, my name's Marco.
Hi, Marco.
Hey, Marco.
I just wanted to ask, how did you feel working with all these actors playing such quirky characters? Your characters are really great. Token gay character, alcoholic. What goes with all these weird situations? How did it feel with all these weird, quirky characters?
It was fantastic. Like I said, it was hard not to laugh out loud. We're losing people. They're leaving. What happened? Did I say something? Goodbye. Come to our table later. We love you.
Bye,
Okay.
you guys.
Sorry.
Bye. And what was I gonna say?
I cannot read your mind.
I don't know.
No, but
something very funny and probably wise, and it probably would have touched your heart. Usual.
It was really like I said, every day was really fun, and it was great to. I love the way everything was written. So every person, the way they'd show up was always interesting, never boring.
Oh, I know what I was gonna say.
Yep.
And the writers were very good, and they would hang out with us and stuff, and they would like observe us and write what they saw. We were just talking about that too.
Yeah.
So it was really cool. Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hello.
My name is Kayla, and really quickly, can I shout out my friend Jennifer, because her office ringtone like rang out in the middle class and her test got invalidated, so it's really funny. My question is, what was the biggest difference going into the first and the last season of the show with all the changes, like emotional-wise?
Money. I'm just kidding. Kidding, not kidding. No, we were a family at that point. I mean, it was very hard to say goodbye.
Yeah. And both seasons were exciting for different reasons.
Right.
It was really cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I had some work done, and people couldn't tell, and that made me feel so happy.
Congratulations.
Thank you. That's the proper response. Congratulate me on my very, very, very expensive facelifts.
Way to go.
My wife doesn't want me to do them. I say, shut up. The lease is under my name, ladies and gentlemen. I own my house. Sure, we took marriage vows, but I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Hello, my name is Grace, and this is more for Oscar, but you shouldn't move.
Okay. I'll just go like this.
Perfect. All
Okay,
right.
great.
Good.
I know the first season, your characters are more in the background. Did you know from the beginning that your character was gonna come out gay? Because I remember one of the Halloween episodes, he's dressed as a woman, and Michael, I think, makes a comment about it. He's like, aha, you would. And it's the next season that he comes out. So did you know from the get-go, or did that develop eventually?
No, there was like a rumor. People are like, they're making your character gay, and I'm like, no, that's just the writers messing around or something. They're bored. And then Greg Daniels came up to me and said, do you mind if we make your character gay? And I'm like, no, I don't care. And he's like, oh, okay, because we wrote the script. And I'm like, why are you asking me? Why are you asking me? What if I would have said no? But I don't know, what season was that? You guys know more than I do. What season, like the second or third when that happened?
I think it was 3.
I had sold a show to Comedy Central called Halfway Home. And Greg Daniels allowed me to go and come back, and that was the way they gave me out. For Michael to kiss me, and then I was
on vacation.
I went on vacation,
Yeah.
and I missed a couple of episodes, but I was shooting Halfway Home at Comedy Central, and then that show didn't get picked up.
With Octavia Spencer.
With Octavia
Hello.
Spencer, that's
She
right.
was in that show.
And then I went back and went back on The Office, which is really cool. That's how wonderful that show is.
All right, thank you.
Sure.
Thanks.
Hi, my name is Andy. For Oscar, do you know if James Harden already forgave Chris Paul, or Chris Paul forgave James Harden about burning his kitchen down?
I didn't know they were fighting. Someone told me they're fighting. I don't
Apparently
know.
he wants a trade.
Huh?
Apparently he wants a trade. Or
Who
something.
wants to be traded?
I guess Chris Paul.
And these are basketball players, these guys? These
Yeah.
guys? These are the guys I do the commercial with the State Farm, right?
Yes,
So they're athletes.
I'm
What I'm getting from him is they're
aware. I'm aware.
athletes, and they're having a feud.
Did you guys even meet, or did you just shoot?
I met them, sure.
How do you feel about the robots taking your job? And
The robot, that was a poor actor was in that. There was a guy in that with his hands behind his back and fake arms and a thing on. I hope that he got paid well. But Chris and James are really cool guys. I don't know what they're fighting about. They're multimillionaires. I don't know what they can possibly be fighting about.
I guess one burned the other's kitchen down. And
Oh, okay, yeah, that too. Yeah, I wish them both good. Good luck. They're nice guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, buddy.
Hi, my name is Hope, and I'd like to ask which scene made you guys crack the most?
Oh my God, it's so hard to pick one.
Every show is.
I know, right?
I went back and watched it one time over again when I was in Toronto. I was there working, and people kept coming up to me, dude, The Office. And I'm like, you know what? I have time. I'm going to go back and binge watch the whole thing. There's not one bad episode.
No.
There's like 2 okay episodes, but
Right.
all of them are so funny.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. The other day I saw the one where he's on the dummy, and they're like, oh, the Bee Gees,
That's my
and he's
favorite
like,
one.
once I was
yeah.
afraid, I was, and they started dancing, him and Mindy and Ed Helms. It's like just ridiculous.
Yeah, I know it's hard
They're
to.
all so good.
I know, dude. I mean, it's.
It was a funny show.
It was.
We should go. You know what?
What?
We should go and start doing like circuit, like conventions.
That's a great
with
idea. Do you think
headshots
anybody would
and
come
signing.
and talk to us?
I don't know if people will show up. But I'm just off the top of my head. That's something we could do.
We could do it.
We could do it.
Do you guys
could
think
work.
people would show up?
It could work. I think it could work. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I loved singing to Michael's Last Dundees. That was really fun. But actually, I felt like I wanted to cry, but Meredith wouldn't cry. That's the opposite of your question, but I answered it. Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
I'm sorry about the autograph.
Is that Megan?
Yeah.
Megan, is that you?
Yes.
You have a question?
Should I sit down on the floor?
No.
Again? Okay,
It's
sorry.
for both of you.
You're getting on my last nerve, Megan. Megan with an H, everyone. She spells her name with an H. Am I right? Why?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's that about?
Hey.
I don't know.
What's up with you, Megan?
I don't know.
What do you want?
What's your question?
Is Toby the Scranton Strangler?
Megan, they liked your question.
Well, but he had a messed up neck when Nellie drove him out of the jail, and then Creed gets arrested at the finale. So
You guys, let me tell you about Megan. Looks so innocent, so nice standing there. And
careful.
Listen.
Okay.
Yesterday I wrote, right, and I gave her a pristine picture with like a little saying and Megan and everything. I gave it to her. And today she comes back, she's like, "Can I get this done over?" And it was as if it went through a war.
Yeah, she
What
folded
did you
it
do?
up and put it in her
She folded
pocket.
it 15 times. It was all smudged. So I gave her a new
But
one.
she
and
bought it. She could do whatever she wants with it.
She
You
did,
guys,
but she wanted a
you
new
know,
one. I gave it to her half price. No, I gave her a new one. I gave her a brand new one. You should keep them both, Megan. I think it's funny.
Thanks, Megan.
Put them side by side. Good to see you
Thank
again.
you.
Okay, sorry,
Bye.
I love you.
Bye. Love you back.
Hello.
Hello.
Big fan. My name's Austin, by the way. Quick question for Oscar. Sorry, Kate. Was it more awkward for you to do the kissing scene with Michael, with Steve Carell, or more awkward for you to do a striptease for Sandra Bullock in front of the sweet Betty White?
I didn't know Michael was gonna kiss me, so that was I just had to not laugh.
True.
And that scene was the first day of work. I met them all and we got right into it. And by 10 a.m., it was 7:30 in the morning. By 10 a.m., I was cool. 12 o'clock, cool. By 3 o'clock, I was a little over it. And by 7 p.m., I was like, oh my God, let this day end. I can't. It kept going and going. Betty White didn't complain, so I couldn't complain.
Nice.
But it was a really fantastic day. It was so cool to do that. That's what we live for, right, Kate?
Right, Oscar.
Thank you.
Thank you. Come back.
Hello, my name's Daniel. Oscar, you always correct.
You guys,
Sorry,
how about Kate?
You
How
always
about Kate? Look at her. She gets dressed up. I'm pretty sure she showered this morning.
I did.
She showered.
We love you
No,
both.
sorry. Go
Right?
ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
She put on product, and she's lovely with a beautiful jacket.
On the show, you always corrected everybody with, well, anyways. So in real life, are you also still the voice of reason, argue with everyone, or say, well, anyways, or not anyways, well...
We know what you mean. Actually, look it up on your computer.
Yeah, wait, I got it.
It was actually.
He doesn't watch
Well,
the show.
actually.
You know what I think I do say actually, and I think that's why the bastard writers wrote that in. And they, they like wrote, right? They like
Yeah, you
did,
got to
like,
be careful what you say
qualities
to people at craft
who
service.
So
Yeah, it's true.
I'm a little bit of a
He's a know-it-all.
asshole snob, a little
Yeah,
bit.
he knows it all.
A little bit. I think I do. I can't
Good
help
luck.
it. I
Good
don't
luck
know.
to you, Oscar. Good luck.
Oh,
Thank you.
it's so frustrating knowing everything. It's just, ugh.
It must be exhausting.
It's
being
exhausting. You get me. You know what I'm saying. Thank you.
Thank you.
A question for Kate now. I'm not going to take another question.
No, you guys just ask whatever question. No, I don't want to.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, this is pretty low. My bad. My name's Brian. This is my little friend.
Yeah, I'm Jerry.
Are you guys going to do a routine?
No.
Brian and Jerry, what's happening back there?
It's too low. I don't know what it is
sorry.
here.
Okay.
I have a question. What was life like working after the Parks and Recreation ended?
Yeah, I love that show.
That's what you added? That's why you
I love
introduced
that
him so he
show.
can
I
add?
love it.
Yeah, I love that show.
Yeah,
Security!
It's a question. A question and a comment. He's like,
I can't control him. He's too short.
he's a questioning and he's a hype guy.
Parks and Rec is an excellent show.
Right?
We were not on it.
Oh, you weren't?
Thank you so much.
Isn't this Parks and Recreation?
Nope, this
Oh,
is the
my
Office.
bad.
My bad.
My bad. Oh,
Thanks,
shoot.
guys.
Oh, bye.
But you guys, listen. Michael Shore, who was a writer on our show, created Parks
He
and
played
Recs.
Mose. He created Parks and Rec. You guys already knew that, right? Yeah. Awesome. So close.
Hi, big fan. Oh,
Hi.
there we go. When you were on screen but not talking, like I know how you already mentioned that you had paperwork, but what was the paperwork? Like Sudoku or
Well,
Yes.
the first
Just scribbling?
season I was doing my taxes because the computers didn't work. I was doing everything. Sometimes, and then later, sometimes I would like be writing like for my comedy act or something, and then I have to dump out because my computer screen got showed a lot, so I always went to solitaire. So that's why Meredith was always playing solitaire because other people, they could hide like, I don't know, like Stanley could hide his screen better. They usually didn't show the other side. So anyway, boo-hoo, I had to play solitaire all the time.
And I was on YouTube all the time, just watching stupid videos forever.
The
Thank you.
Japanese show. Thank you.
Thank you. Love you guys.
Thank you.
Thank
Love
you.
you too.
Hello, my name is Isa, and I have
Hi,
a
Isa.
question
Hi, Isa.
for the both of you.
Huh?
Yes. Question for both of us.
Okay.
I have come to know that there were many deleted scenes during the show, so I was
Yes.
wondering.
Have you come to know that? Have you?
Yes.
Okay,
What's
go
your
on.
question?
Go on.
So I was wondering which one you really wanted to make official. Like, which deleted scene would you really want in the show?
Well, oh my God, there were so many. You know what?
There's
so many of Meredith because I feel like it just was how it went sometimes. But the first Halloween episode, Meredith was a bloody witch, and she had this monologue about drinking alone and like being a single parent and how depressing it was. And the network wanted more of Michael Scott giving out candy, so they had to cut my. So, but I think it was a happy accident though, because then it got revealed that we had to wait till Christmas to find out she was a drunk. So sometimes but Paul Feig directed that Halloween episode. That was like the first time he directed with us, and I was kind of bummed that it got cut because you couldn't see like the fantastic makeup and the bloody head, and I was like, I think I swiped the camera once. You barely saw me. So if I had to pick one, that's mine.
There's a deleted. A lot of scenes we're not in, or they're shot on location, like away from us. But I know in the deleted scenes, I saw one where I think Michael Scott and Dwight and is it Jim? They broke into some place and they wore mustaches.
The mustaches, yeah.
And they're driving back, and
right.
Like Dwight had an accident. He's like, I think I cut like that. You know what I'm talking about? The deleted. Oh, it's hilarious.
That is hilarious.
That was hilarious, and did not make the show. I don't think.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Huh?
Hi. What's your name?
My name's Clay. So I have a question for Kate.
Oscar!
What was your favorite Meredith exposing herself moment on the show?
I'm kidding. Sorry. You know what? Beach games, when Meredith thought she had her bathing suit on, she's like, oh. Anyway, when we were about to shoot that, the director was Harold Ramis. You guys know who Harold Ramis is. Ghostbusters and Groundhog Day and a million other things. He did a bunch of episodes. We had a long conversation about like how much tape I should have. This is a ridiculous question. But I suddenly became an expert on how to shoot that because we had done it so
many times you flashed.
It was ridiculous. But I will say, you know what? I will still say Casual Friday is my all-time favorite. Hands down. Up
Let's
and
recreate
down.
that scene right now for you. And on
That's an awesome question.
Booze Cruise, you flashed the captain too?
Well, I had a life preserver that was strategically placed.
Yes.
And that was Rob Riggle was Captain Jack. So awesome. Anyway, but thank you. Yeah, so the question, the answer would be casual day. Thank you.
That's
it's
the
casual
funniest.
day.
So funny.
Hi, I'm Emily. I love
Hi,
your
Emily.
show. I
Hey,
love
Emily.
The Office. My question is for both of you. Who was your favorite guest castmate and why?
I already said Will Ferrell, so I'm going to say him again. Will Ferrell's the greatest. I just felt like he's just, once he started doing that crazy juggling with invisible balls, what the fuck? And I loved working with Kathy Bates, but I couldn't get over the fact that she was a big movie star, so I felt like intimidated. So I felt like I had more fun with Will Ferrell. He had remembered that we had had dinner, literally,
He's
in
great.
1994.
Will is great.
I was like, oh my God, I can't. I didn't even remember. It was before either one of us were famous, and I was like, what the hell? So he wins hands down for me because he's a nice human being and he's hysterically funny.
Man, we had funny people. And Ellie and Zach Woods were great. And Zach would improvise. He's a great improviser.
Such a great improviser, Zach Woods. Yeah.
And he had some scenes, I remember, and I was just there, not with lines, just standing there watching. And he would make Krasinski laugh so many times. Improvising, I remember, what was it? He was like, they were threatening each other, like John's like Gabe was working out, and he's like, I have 3 tenets: elongate, lengthen, stretch, something like that. Like trying to get.
We're getting close. 2 minutes.
Yes.
2 minutes. 2 minutes. Okay, thanks. Thank you so much for your question.
And John kept laughing. We've got 2 minutes.
Yeah. 2
Anyway,
minutes.
John would crack up.
Thanks.
Oh, we're okay.
Hi, I'm back. And my question was, has a theme song ever got stuck in your head, and how many times has it?
How many times? 27. I don't know.
I love when fans do versions of it because I've been posting them lately on my Instagram in case you guys haven't noticed at the real Kate Flannery. So it gets stuck literally
It's a great theme
there's
song.
2 right now. It is a great theme song, and I think it just makes you feel good. I mean,
It's a great
unless there's
theme
something
song.
wrong, dead inside you,
I
it
miss
should
it
make
now.
you feel better. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. And just saying, I almost forgot the question because the song was in my head.
Hi, our song?
Yay.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Meredith.
Hey, Meredith, yes.
I'm Meredith.
Yes, Meredith. Hey,
Hi, Meredith.
What's up?
My question is, was there any kind of change in the atmosphere on set after Michael Scott left?
Yeah.
Yes.
We were sad after
We were
Michael left
sad.
a lot.
We were sad.
Yeah. It was like the show ended and then we started a new show for 2 seasons.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was. But I'm
He's
glad
a funny
that you guys
guy.
hung in there, and I'm glad we got to wrap it up as lovely as we did. I'm so proud of the finale, and I'm just glad you guys hung in there. So give yourself a nice round of your own applause, please.
We're done?
No. I think there's one more. Are we close? Okay, one more.
One more
Thanks,
question?
Meredith.
Hi, my name is Matt with 1T.
Hi, Matt.
Hi, Matt.
1T.
Thank you.
How many people are left behind Matt?
This is one. Okay. Last question.
Okay, go ahead.
My question is, were there any dynamics between your characters and other members of the office that you wish had been more fleshed out, like Oscar with the Finer Things Club, or do you wish Meredith had been more in the party planning committee?
I wish she made the T-shirt because Meredith didn't make the the party planning committee T-shirt. So that's what. But maybe somebody needs to make a new T-shirt.
Any character?
Do you wish that maybe your character interacted more with other characters in the show more than what they had?
I kind of have to say I'm proud of the fact that they never changed the chess game of Meredith sort of being somewhat peripheral. I liked that she didn't talk more, talk too much. I like that they kept that intact. So many times when a show lasts longer, characters sort of morph and change, and it's like they're not even themselves anymore. There's too much of a change.
It was
I
pretty
know,
perfect
right?
the way, right?
It's so awesome. As perfect as your question. Okay, when I say Dunder, you say Mifflin. Dunder. 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 That's fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.